Welcome back, everybody. It is the Conway and Whitman Show. We're live at 97.1 Free FM. And here every night, Monday through Friday. Look at that.
Here we are, 3 hours. That's all we asked for is 3 hours after Lycus from 8 p.m. until 11 p.m. And we thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. Wow. All right, I have in front of me a list.
Oh.
A list.
All right.
Of 7 things you should never talk about with a woman on a first date.
7 things you should never talk about with a woman on a first date.
That is exactly right.
Are they in any degree of order, like number 1 through, like 1 is bigger than 7, or they're just kind of all lumped together?
No, they are in an exact order.
All right.
Okay.
So 1 is the biggest deal?
1 is the biggest, the biggest deal.
All right.
Okay. And number 10 would be the least biggest deal.
Oh, so there's 10 things on the list.
Well, no, I'm sorry, 7.
Okay.
7. I'm sorry, 7. So there are 7 things on the list. Let's see if anyone can name the top one. All right. 7 things you should never, ever mention to a woman on a first date. 7 things.
7 things you shouldn't talk about, or you shouldn't...
7 things you shouldn't talk about. Areas you shouldn't talk about.
Okay.
On a first date.
All right.
And you know what? This might be coming very handy for single guys like Jerry Wachowski.
Well, what I would recommend is...
out there hitting it, man.
I would recommend that guys write these 7 things down, laminate it, put it in your wallet, and consult it when you're out there, on a first date. You want to quickly take a look at that list so you don't go astray. That's
exactly correct, sir. All right, let's have the audience guess. Whoever guesses the top one is going to get a prize, man.
All right.
A $25 gift certificate to Wingnuts at the Gateway.
Wow.
God damn it. I'm not going to do any more giveaways with you. And I'm not.
I just wanted to see what the food was. I just wanted to see if there
were any more giveaways. Jerry, do me a favor.
I just want to see if there was.
Call Jack Silver and tell him no more food giveaways because this man is a complete lunatic.
Well, I like food. I just want to see if there was a photo.
I'm going to get him on right now. Calling him right now.
I want to see if there was a picture of the Wingnuts on the actual...
I mean, it's becoming borderline...
Well, I hope you didn't get a paper cut.
I didn't this time. I did last night. Look at a Band-Aid right there. Brian, what's going on with you?
Wingnuts! I was hungry, and I heard you say Wingnuts, and I thought that there was a picture of Wingnuts or...
Don't pull crap out of my hands. How many times do I have to ask you?
All right.
Okay.
A $25 gift certificate to Wingnuts at the Gateway at Mountain Village in Ontario. Come see Malibu Dan, man. This Saturday from noon till 3 at the Gateway's grand opening. There you go, Tim. Sorry about that. Very sorry. But when I heard Wingnuts, I thought, uh-oh. They're good, too.
It just, it really throws off the... Never mind.
Right.
Talking to you is like, talking to my daughter. As a matter of fact, she will respond and will learn after a while.
All right.
There you go. All right, gang. Where were we?
Well, we were talking about Wingnuts. And before that, you had some sort of list of 7 areas,
yes.
7 things that you don't want to talk to.
That's exactly right. 7 things you should never mention on a first date.
To a chick.
That's exactly correct.
Now, do we have, Jerry, we should have buzzers and dings like on the Family, like on the Feud. Wrong music, but that's all right.
It is, it's like the Family Feud.
Right, top 7 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something you should never talk to a chick about on a first date.
Not there.
Sorry, darling. Show me. I have a few ideas, but I'm going to let the audience.
Okay. 7 things you should never mention on a first date. It's a big turn-off to chicks.
Right, got it.
All right, let's talk to Lance in Orange County. You're on 97.1 Free FM. How are you, dude?
Well, first off, I know you don't spend more than $40 on that date.
That is correct.
Yes.
Okay. And
Right,
one thing you talk about your $71,000 luxury automobile, but you never talk about past relationships.
Ah, all right. So it's ex-girlfriends, right?
Don't talk about ex-girlfriends. You can talk about the house in the Hollywood Hills.
Right. Okay, ex-girlfriends is actually on the list.
I would assume it was on the list. Pretty high on the list, too.
Number 4.
Number 4, wow.
Number 4 on the list. So that you got close, but there are 3 above that. Number 4 is ex-girlfriends. Yeah, I mean, a chick doesn't want to hear when you're out on a first date. She doesn't want to hear about an ex-girlfriend.
No, she doesn't care.
She doesn't want to hear 10 years into your marriage about an ex-girlfriend.
Right. Those are things that she just does not care about.
She doesn't care. She hates your ex-girlfriends.
Right. And if you bring it up enough, she'll learn to hate you.
Yeah. So yeah, that is a winner right there.
Now that's
number 4.
Right there, right in the middle of the list, because there's top 7, and that's number 4. So there's 3 bigger answers and 3 smaller answers.
Yeah. Now, see, you have to be a gambler to know that 4 splits the 7.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. That's a real craps mentality.
Oh, right.
That's like, center field.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying that, I appreciate the fact that you're a complete degenerate like I am.
Sure thing. I just look at it and it comes to me.
Okay. All right. What should you never mention to a chick on a first date? Jordan in Long Beach. You're on 97.1 Free FM. How are you?
Hi.
Hey.
Maybe your mother?
What'd you say about my mother?
I didn't say this about your mother.
How about your mother?
Okay, well, whoever's mother.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right.
Oh, don't talk about.
Okay.
No, I see. Don't talk about your mom.
Right.
And let's see if it is there. Talk about your mother.
Not there.
Sorry, baby. Let's talk to Sergio and Yorba Linda. You're on 97.1 Free FM. How are you?
Pretty good. How's it going, fellas?
All right. You got a shot here. There's 6 left.
All right. No whammies. Let's go with STDs.
STDs is number 2.
Number 2.
Yes, look at that. Number 2 is health problems.
Oh, all right. In general health. Okay.
Yeah, and STDs fall under health problems.
I would say so.
Yeah, you don't want to mention that you had, that you're, well, I don't know.
No,
maybe
I
STDs you do want to mention. You want to mention that.
No, I don't think you do.
Well, let me tell you why. Because if you have herpes,
right,
and you don't tell her,
right,
and you guys make out,
yeah,
and she finds out you got it,
yeah,
4 or 5 dates later, she's gonna strangle you.
Right. Well, I mean, but okay. Point well taken. But this is a first date. I mean, this is just like sitting at Chili's having a fajita for the first date. I mean, I don't think you need to get into.
Well, she can also see the whitehead on your lip that's the size of a Coke can, and that might be an indication that you're off your game,
or that you're a carrier.
I had a friend who went to a party. Sometimes you get a cold sore, right?
Right.
And
it's not herpes; it's just a cold sore.
It's just a cold sore, right?
Right.
So I had a friend who had a cold sore, and this is right after high school. And he calls me up and he goes, "Dude," he goes, "I'm not going to the party tonight." It's like a big party we're all going to in the valley. And I go, "Why not?" And he goes, "Because I've got a cold sore. It looks like a big herpes. I'm not going." I said, "Yeah, but so and so. I'll just make up the name. Johnny Johnson, another one of our friends. He went to the party and he had a big sore on his lip." He goes, "Exactly. Everybody remembers that. I ain't going with this monster sore on my lip.
I'm not going to be that guy.
I don't want to be the guy who's known as the big flipper
at the party."
Yeah. All right, 520-9710, 888-520-9710. The 7 things you should never mention to a woman on a first date. Let's talk to Dino in Los Angeles. You're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hey, guys, I got it. You never, ever tell her that you are a sick, compulsive gambler. And then the only time you can see her is on Mondays and Tuesdays. That's when the tracks close.
You know what? I'm going to put it on the list. It's not there, but I'm going to put it on the list.
I just came back from Santa Anita. I bet a horse at 15-1. He came in a 2:45. Honest to God, hey, Tim.
Yeah, well, I have a...
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
I bet this horse to win in the first race. He came in second in the third race.
All right, Bubba. I've heard, I've been going to the track since I was 2.
All right, but never tell her you're a gambler.
You know what? You should not. You're exactly right. You should never tell her you're a gambler. When she says how often you go to the track, never say only when they're open.
Exactly.
It's exactly what she doesn't want to hear. All right, buddy. Thanks for
Have a
calling,
good
man.
night, guys.
All right, take care. There he goes. Dino.
All right, not on the list. Technically not on the list. But you're going to give it an honorable mention.
I thought that guy was going to lay that old joke on me. I bet on I bet on a horse called Lunch. It went off at 12-1.
Right. I think if you had given him enough time, he would have laid that joke on you. You kind of cut him off there and kind of shut him down.
I mean, there's old, like, lame horse jokes.
I think he would have run through all of them had you not stopped him.
Yeah, I bet on a horse named Lunch. It went off 12-1.
Right.
You see, because Lunch is...
Right, noon to 1, right, yeah.
You like that one?
It's great.
All right, what should you never mention to a chick when you're on a first date?
Yeah, number one answer, still unrevealed.
William in North Hollywood. You're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
All right.
Actually, I thought of a better one than the one that's on your screen, probably. First off, yeah, you never tell them about the ex-wives that you've murdered. But for sure, you never tell her that you're a registered sex offender.
Not on the list.
Not there.
'Cause I don't think there's enough sex offenders out there. These are a list for the people who have not been incarcerated. There's probably an entire list of for people who have spent time behind bars.
Yeah. Well, 5 answers remain unrevealed. Number 2 is health.
Health.
Talk about health or STDs.
Right.
And number 4 on the list is ex-girlfriends.
That's exactly right.
All the other positions, 1 through 7, remain unrevealed at this point.
George in Pasadena. What is your guess, dude? You there?
Oh, Babu.
Yeah, you're on the air.
Yeah, don't ever ask her what her name is, man. I'm getting all hot and heavy in that. Don't ever ask her what her name is.
All right. George, we thank you for calling. He's a friend of mine and Brian's. Mm-hmm. He works at on the Late Late Show.
Right. Well, I don't know that he wants us to. I mean, every time.
Well, he's a writer for Craig Ferguson.
Right.
He's the head writer on the Craig Ferguson Show. And what he'll do is he'll call us and try out some lines and some jokes.
Right.
And if they get a reaction, then he tells Craig Ferguson, and that
makes
appears.
it to the monologue, maybe.
Right.
Right.
But boy, oh boy, that's some flat S you got there, man.
Don't let her know your name.
Flat, dude. Let's talk to John in Garden Grove. You're on 97.1 Free FM.
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't talk about your current wife or current relationship.
A good one, but
not there.
Not there. Lewis in Cyprus, the 7 things you never mention to a chick on a first date.
Hey, Bobo.
Hey.
Hey, I have to say, well, first of all, I love you guys, and I have to say your money problems, like money issues, your credit.
That's a good one. Financial issues.
Number 7.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 7, dude.
All right, thank you.
All right, you take care of yourself, man.
Right.
Very, very good guess. So far, we have 3 of them eliminated.
Right, 4 remain. Number 2 is STDs or health. Number 4 is ex-girlfriends. And number 7 on the list of things you don't want to talk about with a chick on a first date, finances, financial matters.
Yeah, money issues is how that shows up on this list. Let's talk to Jack in Beaumont. You're on 97.1 Free FM. The 7 things you never mention to a chick on a first date.
How about you're gay?
How about what?
That you're gay.
Oh,
that you're gay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not a good thing.
Yeah, are you gay?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not? Okay. All
No,
right.
I was going to say finances, but somebody already did.
All right, thanks for phoning. Not on the list.
Yeah, not there.
Yeah, that was, Jerry guessed that as the top 1 and top 2 for some reason. All right, the 7 things you never talk about. Spencer and Corona, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Whitman.
Yes.
Do you remember me? I'm Spencer from MySpace.
Spencer's on MySpace, yes, on one of the many. You know, it's grown. It's like Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Spence are you still dating that hot blonde who's in all those pictures with you?
Yeah, she's right here.
I got to show Conway. Hi. Yeah, I got to show Conway this chick.
Yeah.
Is this one of your
Is
friends?
one of the MySpace? Yeah, one of the MySpace people.
How's it going?
Well, I've never met a MySpace person.
Well, you have now, I guess.
Well, but not in person, not physically. But this
Yeah,
guy,
I met you guys at Disneyland.
that's right. He came out to a Disneyland remote. He's got a hot.
Hey, if Brian had a MySpace party, would you show up?
Yeah, for sure.
Do people do that? Do guys do that? They throw like MySpace, but you invite people over you've never met before?
I haven't been to one, but
Yeah.
I've heard about them, yeah.
All right, hold on 1 second. We'll get some information from
And
you.
by the way, Jerry, get her MySpace if she has her own MySpace. I want to show Tim a picture of this.
Boom.
Yeah, man.
All right, Todd in Los Angeles. The 7 things you never mention to a chick on a first date.
Her weight.
Her weight.
Oh, that's not there?
Not there. No, you would never. I mean, that's common sense, you idiot.
Well, some guys need to be told.
I know, but why would you? Can you imagine telling a guy, like, a son of yours, hey, son, when you go out on a date, you're going to prom this weekend, I got a tip for you.
Yeah.
Don't talk about how fat her ass is. Isn't that common sense?
Yeah, I guess so. To most, it would. You would think to most it would be.
I mean, here's another one.
But not to
when,
everybody.
when you're sitting in the car with her, don't fart and then waft it in her direction.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I think that would be common sense, too.
Like backhanded over the seat.
All right. I think that's also common sense, yeah.
All right, Stephen in Los Angeles. You're on 97.1 Free FM.
That you live with your parents.
Not on the list, dude. Not on the list. All right. Let's talk to Johnny in Oxnard. That's the 7 things you never mention to a chick on a first date.
Don't tell her you have a small wiener.
Has that been a problem?
No.
No. All right, buddy. We thank you for the interesting phone call.
Not there? Not on the list?
No. Not there. Dan in Moore Park. You're on 97.1 Free FM. How are you?
You never say to her, I'm a previous wacko.
Hey, you guys, you can F around all you want, but somebody is going to get a $25 gift certificate to Wingnuts. And
that's the number one, if you give us the number one answer?
Yeah. And Dan just blew his chance for $25 worth of chicken wings.
So I hope he got
You can F around. You can do what you want.
Yeah, I hope he got a good laugh out of that because the Wingnuts are going to somebody else.
Yeah, but you are not going to get chicken wings, dude. Seth in Ladera Ranch, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
How's it going, guys?
All right.
Love your show.
Hey, thanks.
I'm going to say marriage.
Oh, that's good.
Not there. Not there.
Wow, Jerry faked us out.
Some chicks, I think, like to hear about marriage on the first date.
Marriage is not on the list. I thought for sure, like...
Don't you think the chicks want to hear that you're interested in marriage?
On the first date? No way.
Eventually?
Oh,
no, not with her, but I mean, it's something you would think that you'd like to pursue one day?
Right, maybe down the line, but not at the Wingnuts for the first date. No, I don't think so.
I was on a date with a chick about 15 years ago, and we went to dinner and then to a bar, and we're drinking and having a decent time. And she picked up her cell phone and she called her dad.
Oh,
and I'm looking at her, and she goes, "Dad," she goes, "I think I just met the guy I'm going to marry."
Oh,
and I was like, "Whoa!"
Everything went in slow motion.
I dropped her off, and we never communicated again.
That was it?
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez.
Too fast.
Yeah.
Too fast.
How did you react? Did you react at all when she said that to her dad?
I kept saying, no. No. No.
Don't believe that.
Don't listen to your daughter. All right. The one thing the 7 things you never mention to a chick on a first date, nobody's getting them. What's wrong with you people?
Well, 3 out of the 7 have been revealed. One is STDs or health-related problems.
Yep.
The other is ex-girlfriends.
Right.
And the third is money issues or finances.
Right. 2, 4, and 7 are gone. We're looking for 1, 3, 5, and 6. It is the Conway Whitman Show. We're live on 97.1 Free FM. It's really rude. It is the Conway and Whitman Show. We're live at 97.1 Free FM. The 7 things you should never mention to a chick on the first date. 3 of the 7 have been uncovered by our very smart audience.
A very savvy and astute listeners.
Number 2, health problems. Number 4, ex-girlfriends. And number 7, money issues. We're still looking for 1, 3, 5, and 6. What are they?
Can't believe number 1 has not been revealed.
Janice in Orange on 97.1 Free FM.
Yeah, I'm thinking religion.
Not there.
Ooh.
Sorry, baby. I don't chicks like, you can talk about religion on a first date.
I think you could talk about spirituality. I think she'd get into that,
Well, I mean, let's say, you're Catholic, she's Jewish, and you go, hey, have you had a bat mitzvah? Yeah, did you get batted? Would you go to bat?
Yeah, right, they might be into it.
They like that
They
stuff.
can get into that.
All right, let's talk to, how about Vic?
Orientation.
Okay, no, it is not there, dude.
Wow.
I can get that bias, huh? Let's talk to Jason in Canyon Country. You're on 97.1 Free FM.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, how about you're a drug addict?
Yeah, probably shouldn't. Not on the
That
list.
would go under health, I think. Wouldn't that fall under health?
Yeah, probably. Let's talk to Al in Manhattan Beach. You're on 97.1 Free FM.
How you doing, guys?
All right.
I'm torn between two, but I'm going to go with never mention about having kids or your own kids.
Not there.
Really? Family planning, not there?
Not there.
Now,
your kids, you should mention your kids. I would mention my daughter on a first date if I was single. Sure I would. I'd feel like an idiot not doing it.
Yeah, I think it'd be a pro. I mean, as long as you didn't dwell on it. As long as you didn't, like, just constant. I mean, nothing. I mean, I can understand, father could talk about his daughter forever. But to the girl, if you're first meeting her, she'd probably want some of your attention. So she'd think, I'm always going to be competing with his daughter. She'd think that, Tim.
Well, yeah, then you would size her up as a lunatic and press on. Let's talk to Scott in Temecula. You're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hey, great show, guys. How you doing?
You're the best, man.
I'm surprised nobody's ever said this one. How about that you don't have a job?
All right, that falls under number 7, money issues.
Unemployment and things like that.
Yeah, you should not mention that you're between gigs. I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give the audience one.
All right.
Give them a little red meat.
Yeah, right. Why don't you give us...
Throw some gas on it.
Why don't you give us number 3? Give us number 3.
Number 3? All right, I'll give you number 3. On the list of 7 things, in the third position of things you should never talk about, sports.
Really?
Yep.
Now, that assumes that every chick is not into sports. And there's a lot of chicks that actually are into sports.
That's why I think it's on the list. Because most chicks are not into it.
All right, okay.
I think most chicks who are into it, they're into it because their boyfriend...
Or their previous husband was into it.
Or girlfriend. Sorry, Michelle. If your chick's into it, and you're a lesbian, then maybe you talk about sports. Or if your boyfriend is into it, you'll go to games. But as soon as you're into the relationship, you stop going.
Right, and you can't wait for it to be over.
Right. And you don't want to talk, because most chicks don't know anything about sports. No, that's not true. Most chicks don't know as much as you do about sports.
So they can't keep up
They feel inferior.
Right. So why have a conversation where they're going to feel like they're not contributing enough?
Right. You start talking about Michael Cooper and James Worthy, and her head's going to start spinning.
Got you.
All right, so that is a very good one. Raymond and Whittier, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
My guess would be how many women you've slept with.
Not there. Sorry, my brother.
Really?
We're looking for 1, 5, and 6. You want me to give you another one?
Yeah, give us like 6.
All right, number 6. Never, ever talk about, on a first date, people she doesn't know.
Oh, that's a pretty good rule. Okay.
Talk about, your stupid friends in high school at length. And tell them, the funny crap that happened to you. She doesn't know these people.
But what if you have a decent story, man?
A decent story, lay it on her. But don't sit there and, talk about all night about, you got it. Jeff is unbelievable. This guy, Greg, I tell you, she doesn't care.
Right, 'cause she doesn't know them.
She doesn't know them.
So far on the list, we've got money issues, people she doesn't know, ex-girlfriends, sports, and health-related STD issues. These are things you should not talk about on a first date.
Exactly correct. Ken in Upland, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I got a couple of them here. Maybe one
Give us
of them
one.
is, don't tell them that you listen to the station.
Okay. All right, that's an excellent one, dude. And for your creativity, we're going to send you something here. That's pretty funny. Crackdown for the Xbox 360.
All right, man.
The game includes exclusive Halo 3 preview teaser. No idea what that is. For more information, go to Xbox.com. Jerry, do you know what that is?
it's
Halo
like
3 preview teaser?
It's probably like it's either a demo that's not playable or it's just like a preview, like a movie, kind of like a movie preview.
Do you know what Halo 3 is?
Yeah, it's a game. It's a sequel to Halo 2. One of the most popular games on Xbox.
Is that right?
Halo and Halo 2 were extremely popular.
What is it?
It's like it's a first-person shooter. It's like an alien game, kind of.
Well, that's pretty good.
I'm not really into that.
Do you play it?
I'm not into that particular game.
Do you play it with your friends? Do you go over to your friend's house and
I'm not into that game.
Do you go and play with your friends?
Play it on the Xbox 360. Sherry, when did, was it Orange County that declared bankruptcy? When was that? Tim, when was it? Was that in 2000 or was it before
no,
that?
No, it was way before. I think it was 1985.
What, that
84? When was it, Jerry?
It was December 6th, 1994. Orange County became the largest municipality in U.S. history to declare bankruptcy.
Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you, Jerry?
Have you run out of oxygen in there?
See, all the talking gets him.
Oh, boy. And real quickly, but we'll get back to this list. Is there a weirder man on the planet than Phil Spector?
He's pretty weird. Well, he's changing his look a lot now. You know, he's in court and...
Yeah, but overall, do you know anybody weirder than Phil Spector?
Well, I don't know him personally, but from a distance, he seems to be kind of a weird, eccentric dude.
Doesn't O.J. Simpson seem like a healthy, average guy compared to this dude?
Yes, Phil Spector seems on television to be a very strange guy.
It seems like he's from another planet.
Right, he seems very weird. Yeah.
It's a real odd deal over there.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
All right, he's in the middle of some major problems, isn't he?
Yes, he's on trial for having murdered a woman.
All right, the 7 things you should never mention on a first date.
Allegedly, of course, having murdered a woman.
Cynthia in Mission Viejo, you're on the air.
Yep, I think it's commitment issues.
Not there. Sorry, darling. Let's talk to Gary in La Mirada. You're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hey, you guys are the greatest. Hey, listen, I think you never want to tell them that you live with your parents.
I think you're right, but it's not on the list. Jerry, how does that work when you're on a date and you lay that on them that you live with your parents? Is that a big turnoff?
No, usually it's cool.
Yeah.
I just tell them, I got my own spot in the garage.
Wow.
I got my own room.
Have you brought chicks back to your parents' house?
No.
No, you have not.
Jerry, serious question. If you're out on a date with a chick and you want to get sexual, where do you bring her or what do you do?
I go to her house.
You do? Oh. What if she lives with her parents?
Well, then, I guess it wasn't meant to be.
Is that put
puts a damper on things?
A little dent in your dating life?
Well, not really. I mean, I don't date that much. I've never dated that much.
You ever brought a chick over to your parents' house for dinner?
I think maybe in high school I might have.
Oh boy!
And the 4 of you sat there and ate like a hamburger helper or something.
Yeah. Well, no, not hamburger helper, man. My mom's a good cook.
Good cook?
Yeah.
Make some of that fish that your dad dragged home from Mexico.
I guess you don't want any next time. That's good fish, dude.
I know. Oh, this whole car smells like a big tuna boat.
Oh, God.
All right, let's talk to Andy in Simi Valley. You're on 97.1 Free FM.
Let's say the size of your manhood.
No, it's not, dude. Sam in Los Angeles, give us the answer.
Great show, guys. I think you don't have to mention your age.
No, that is incorrect.
Really? How about her age?
Joe in Altaloma.
Yeah, I was going to say her age.
No, it's not her age. No, it's not age.
Really?
It's one thing on the top of this list. Gary and Downey, you're on 97.1 Free FM. What is it?
Feds?
Hey.
Never tell them you love them or even that you like them.
It's probably true, but not on the list. Albert in Rancho Cucamonga, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
Never tell them how good you are in bed.
How good what?
How good you are in bed.
Okay, you know what? You're very close, but you're not there.
Really?
Yeah, it has to do with sex, I'll tell you that.
The number one position.
Yeah, the number one has to do with sex. The number one thing you should never mention to a chick on a first date has to do with sex. All right? It's a huge, major hint.
Yeah, that is a major hint.
Let's talk to Russell in Fountain Valley. You're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
I was going to say sex, but since you said it has to do with sex, I mean, obviously not the answer sex.
It's not. It's very specific when it comes to sex.
But you're in a good spot now, Russell, because it's been revealed that it's about sex, but not specific.
Get out of here. All right. Bob Moore, our general manager, thinks he's got it here. Bob, you're on 97.1 Free FM. How are you?
Very good, guys. Very good. I got it. I've been listening. I've been trying to call in for an hour, and I can't get through.
Wow. You don't have the hotline?
Well, I have the hotline, and Jerry just gave me the VIP line.
Ah, all right. Right.
We have too many covers there.
Okay.
And I was afraid I was going to run into Simon Cowell, or at least a bad Simon Cowell's horse cousin. But anyway. All right.
All right.
Number one, it's got to be sex.
Yeah,
you can't talk about sex.
But it's a very specific thing when it comes to sex.
Right, that's something to...
You can tell I haven't been on a date in a long time.
Is this really the boss, Tim?
That's the first time I had to actually dump something the boss said.
Well, it's better than what the guy said before me.
We dumped him, too. No, that is not it, sir, but
we got a $25
very close.
$25 gift certificate to Wingnuts for you, Bob.
Yeah, you're going to Wingnuts at the Gateway at Mountain Village in Ontario.
Can I get out there tonight?
I called, this is Bob Moore, the guy we work for, and I called him a couple weeks ago on the way to Santa Anita. I said, hey, can you get out of the house? I'm going to the track. He goes, what do you think, I'm 19? I got married last week? I've been married for, 20 years.
That's right. They're happy to get me out of the house.
She's pushing him out of the house.
She couldn't get me out quick enough.
All right, Bob, thanks for calling and
right.
competing. That is not the winner, though.
All right.
All right, take care of yourself. There he goes. All right, folks, we're very close. It has to do with sex. The number one thing you never mention to a chick on a first date.
All right.
And it's very specific when it comes to sex. What do you think it is?
All right.
520-9710, 888-520-9710. It's the Conway and Whitman Show, and we're live at 97.1 Free FM. Welcome back, everybody. It is the Conway and Whitman Show. We're live on 97.1 Free FM. The 7 things you should never discuss on a first date with a woman. And so far, this audience has gotten 5 out of 7. I'll give you the 5th one. Never talk about how cute your pet is. Whether you got a dog, a cat.
Oh, really?
You got a monkey, you got an iguana, you got fish, or whatever. Don't go on and talk about your pets that you have at home.
Don't even mention it?
Big turnoff to chicks.
Really? All right. Well, see, that would be... See, because if I didn't know that...
You would have hit him?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have pictures in your wallet of your pets?
I do not have pictures of my dogs in my wallet. No, I don't. But this still leaves the top spot unrevealed.
And it has to do with sex.
Has to do with sex. What you don't want to mention during a first date with a chick, number 1 on the board, has to do with sex. What is it?
Brian in Northridge, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
I think you should never discuss your her cup size or the size of yours.
That is not there. Michael in Los Angeles, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hello?
Hey, you're on the air.
Oh, okay. I'm going to change my response. I say never tell them that you change your gender.
You what?
Your gender. You never change that. You never had an operation or anything like that.
Oh, you never tell them that you've changed sexes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
See, I would.
Thanks. Thanks for the call.
Right.
And maybe you can go back to listening. I don't know. Maybe
yeah,
KBC or something.
I wouldn't think to bring that up. I wouldn't think to.
It's a bad guess. It's a real bad guess.
Yeah, transgender issues. I wouldn't.
Once in a while, you have a bad guess.
I guess so.
That was a real bad guess, man.
All right, man.
Tony in Santa Fe Springs, you're on 97.1 Free FM. No, it's not there. Paul in Lancaster, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hey, dudes. How about
Never mention to them how long you can hang, how long you can last during sex.
No, that is not it.
That's not it
No,
either.
that is not it.
Because that would be bragging almost, or, well, depending what the case is.
Kayla in Riverside, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
How badly you want to have sex with her?
That is not there. Lee in Buena Park, you're on 97.1.
Okay, I have the right one, but I'm going to tell you, probably never mention that you have a coffee mug collection.
All right, F you.
Now, also
F you.
probably also that you want to have a threesome.
No, it's not threesomes.
Oh, see, you know what? That's a pretty good one, actually. That's a good guess.
Yeah, that is a good guess, but it's not there. Robert, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
Oh man, you should never mention contraceptives.
No, not there. Let's talk to Eddie in Santa Ana.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good.
Hey, I can't believe nobody else has gotten it. It's you don't ask a woman if she's a virgin.
Nope. Alex in Santa Ana, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
You never discussed your
Wow.
Never discussed your guy ran out of thoughts, man.
Mid-sentence. I mean, have you ever seen a guy run out of gas like that?
He ran right out of thoughts. Biff and Reseda, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hello, Sweet Spirit.
Hey.
How are you?
How are you? Hey, you don't tell them how many girls you had sex with.
No, that is not there. Bobby in Huntington Beach, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
All right.
I think it's your intentions that the only reason you're dating her is to get into her pants.
No, that's not there. It has to do with sex. Very specifically, what do you not mention on the first date? Brian, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
It's, will we be having sex?
That is not it.
Guess not.
I asked him if he could clean up the answer before he gave it to us, and then he blasted away with the whole answer.
The whole term.
Interesting guy.
Well, you might have to give this response out, or are you going to...
I got to give it to everybody then.
Yeah. It's about sex. See, that's what seems to make this so difficult. It's about sex.
It's amazing that nobody got it in less than 1 hour.
Guess it.
It is, and I get the $25, I guess, gift certificate to Wingnuts.
You're going to go to Wingnuts?
Right. You never discuss sexual positions on a first date. Thank you very much.
So even more
So let's recap. The list is, number 1, sexual positions. Number 2, health problems. Number 3, sports.
Coming in at number 4, ex-girlfriends.
Right.
Number 5, your pets. Coming in at number 6, people she doesn't know. And number 7 on the list of things you don't talk about during a first date, money issues.
That's exactly right. The top 7 things, you can write them down.
There they are. Keep them.
Of things that you... what are you doing in here, babe?
Well, you said you won, so...
What?
Yeah, Tim won the Wingnuts gift certificate, so you want to get his information?
Did the what?
You said you won the prize. So.
Yeah, I'll just pick it up at the front desk or something.
What's your last name?
She's filling out the form.
Oh, the prize form?
Oh, yeah,
okay, Conway. Conway.
And your address?
I'm not going to give you over the air.
But I need your address for the prize.
Woolsey, are you a complete lunatic? Maybe I'll do it during the break, but I'm not going to do it on the air. I'm not going to give out my address on the air.
Can I have your phone number?
I'm not going to give it out on the air. What's wrong with you? I mean, there's a limit to efficiency, baby. There really is. I think you're overdoing it.
She wants to take a break during the commercial, so she wants to get this done.
Get out of here. God almighty, she's crazy. Now I know why Johnny's so nuts with you. It's Conway and Whitman live at 97.1 Free FM. What a lunatic.